Hi, gorgeous, gorgeous Yetus. I wanted to show you this book. This book is called The Truth Pixie. It's written by Matt Haig. Now, in 2EM this Christmas, we read another of his books called A Boy Called Christmas, and we absolutely loved it. It was beautiful. So remember that title if you are in 2LH or 2RF for this Christmas, because we loved it so much. And I'm really excited to see what this book of his called The Truth Pixie is all about. Now, it's quite a long book, so I won't read it all in one go because I'd probably lose my voice. I will read it over 2 or 3 days this week, so keep your eyes peeled for each part. We will put them on our distance learning as per normal. I hope you enjoy it. The Truth Pixie by Matt Haig.
The Truth Pixie. In a land 2,000 miles from here, in a place where snow falls all of the year, there you find trolls and goblins and elves and talking rabbits rather pleased with themselves. Other odd creatures live there as well, like this Truth Pixie, whose tale I shall tell. Truth Pixie's sad, she's not like the others. She's not like her 19 sisters or 38 brothers. She's not like her brother Brian, who dances and sings. She's not like her sister Sylvia, with bright, shiny wings. She can't tell stories, she can't sing songs, she can't do magic, she can't right wrongs. In fact, for a pixie, she is quite peculiar. And the reason for that is her great-aunt Julia. When she was young, Aunt Jay cast a spell. She said, "From this day on the truth you shall tell." To be the Truth Pixie, that is her curse. She must tell the truth, for better or worse. Imagine. Wherever she is, whatever the day, she only has one kind of thing to say. Just as cats go meow and cows go moo, the Truth Pixie can only say things that are true. It's good to never tell a lie, that's what people always say, but they probably never met the Truth Pixie on a cold midwinter's day. If she'd done something wrong, she'd have to confess, and if you looked scruffy, she'd say, "What a mess!" So the pixie stays alone in her little yellow house, with no friends except for a strange brown mouse. The mouse is called Marta and lives in her hair. Yes, that's right, her hair. Look, the mouse is right there. Hello, I'm Marta. The pixie looks at her empty shelves. We must go to town to feed ourselves. The Truth Pixie sighs as she puts on a shoe. She's ever so lonely, but what can she do? To make good friends, it shouldn't be hard. Invite them to dinner, send them a card, sing them a song or have a party, be super kind and dress really smartly. Well, poor TP, she's tried this and more, but now look, she's scared to leave her own door. No matter the card, no matter the song, something always, always goes wrong. Like the time she made dinner for an elf named Tinky, and said that her breath was far too stinky, or when she had a party for her sister Amelie, and sang happy birthday in front of her family. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, all my family are creepy, but not as much as you. How rude. And all of her family looked really shocked. So her family got cross and never came back. And where there were friends, there was now a big lack. So the Truth Pixie decided, along with her mouse, to give up on friends and stay sad in her house. Truth shouldn't hurt people, truth shouldn't surprise, but oh Marta, it does. I so wish I'd tell lies. When I go out, I hope to see absolutely no one except you and me. Truth Pixie looks in the mirror and tells herself, "Don't cry," even as she wipes a lonely tear from her eye. And so she is off, walking fast into town, trying to look unfriendly and keep her head down. But Oh no, what's this over here? An elf waving and grinning ear to ear. The truth pixie tries to hide inside a big bush and says to her mouse, "Please, Marta, shh." But it's too late. She knows it's true, because the elf is saying, "How do you do?" Of course, most people would say, "I'm fine, have a nice day," and then they'd happily be on their way. But the truth pixie can't just be polite. This pixie tells the truth if it takes all night. So she breathes deep and closes her eyes. "Well, I'm feeling dreadful, and that's no lie. And now that you ask, if you really must know, when I left the house, I stubbed my big toe. But that's not the trouble. Not really, no. The trouble is these truths just won't let go. Every elf or pixie that asks me a question gets a horrible truth that I can't help but mention. So I'm stressed in bed and stressed on the loo, and the mouse in my hair has just done a poo." "Okay, right," says the elf, backing away. "Oh, is that the time? Maybe another day." Ah, Pixie, poor Pixie, waves by and feels sad. I reply to their questions, but they just think I'm mad. I don't know how to stop doing what I do without answering questions with things that are true. And I think that's where I'm going to stop part 1, but I'm already so excited to find out what happens, because she can't go on feeling so sad. She has to find a way to make some friends, and I'm really hoping that by the end of this story, she does. Stay tuned this week for parts 2 and 3. Bye, you two.